Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Rita here with another video, or also known as Aries. I got a few things to say for some of you out there. I'm pulling my pants up. I might have to change pants later. These pants here have been sliding off me lately, even though they're like sweats with special holes in them. The problem is I'll walk around my house and they'll slip off. Same goes with my size 10 pants. I think I'm a size 9 now, I think. I've been losing a lot of weight like crazy, and doctors are like, "Oh, you're really great in your weight." Heck, my psychiatrist weighed me the other day, and she's like, "Oh wow, you're thinner than me." Oh wow, that's nice to know, doctor. Anyways, I want to talk to you today. I got a couple people that removed me as a subscriber. Apparently, they don't like me doing my part 1, part 2, and part 3, and blah 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 videos. But here it goes. Today's choice of drink is iced tea sweetened. I actually brewed this myself. Being a woman, I gotta have some type of plans. I was thinking of dusting the desk today. I still might. But I'm taking a break because dusting is Wednesdays and Sundays. And I did a check on the desk yesterday, and it didn't look like I had enough dust. But today I look at it, it's like, eh. So I don't know. The other thing I wanted to talk to you all about is the woman I love, Annie, as all of you know, is Filipino, bought herself a new phone. Yay, way to go, sweetheart. So, cost her almost $400. She's a maid, as you know, in Saudi Arabia, so it's $400. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, it's a good little phone. It's a Sony Xperia." So I took her a picture of mine. Motorola. The Moto E. I was looking at the Moto E series for a while, and while I was looking at the Moto E phone for a while, for some of you out there, I was basically got a phone call. I'm going to have to go call eventually. It's probably on that discrimination thing I complained about. But anyways, the Moto E is one I was looking at, but I didn't want to part the $150 for it. So when my phone carrier got the first generation in for $59, I got on the bandwagon, but I also had to pay at least $40 card minimum to run this. I pay $50 every month. I use it just for email and text and etc. But Annie spent like $354 plus change. So today's a windy day. If you didn't notice the window here, the wind is blowing profusely. Maybe I can actually see if I can get the camera up there. No, it's not gonna. Yeah, well, you can't see it, but you get the idea. It's pretty windy out. The valley out where I live is pretty windy, and because of it, I want to vent for a couple things in this video. For one, I was talking to this new girl, a trans girl I met. Very nice, by the way. She thought I was going to vent about her. And I was going to give her the link to my videos. No, sweetheart, I'm not going to vent about you. As everyone knows, I've been on the rocks with Aaron, my best friend I've known for 10 years. Yesterday, we go to the store, and while we're there, usually he carries the groceries. He's like, "Oh yeah, let me get them for you," like a gentleman. Today it's, "Well, you carry them yourself." See, there was a deal: 3 half-gallons of milk for $5. Usually it's like $4.69 for 1 gallon. So Aaron's like, "Well, wait, no, it's like $2.89 a gallon." Well, yes, $2.89 a gallon, but they had 3 for $5. Well, you could have got 2 gallons for that. Yes, but I'll see what the sales have to do soon. So I went and got my milk, and I was gonna get some pickles, but he's like, "Oh, well, we don't have your special cart. See, a special cart or special bag," and I have a special bag that Safeway sold me. That's cloth, it's foldable, and then I unfold it, and and that carries my groceries. Well, I didn't take it. I said, "Didn't you bring it?" "Oh, I didn't think you needed it." So I was carrying 3 half-gallons of milk and a thing of toilet paper. I hurt my hand pretty bad, so it's still blistered. So right here because of it. But, you know, it'll heal. But anyways, got home, no problem. Then I had to go and get some stuff put together, you know, because before going to walk the dogs at night, because we walked them early, and Aaron's like, oh, I was waiting 12 minutes. I told you to look for the sugar, you know, because we always swap back and forth and do this. I said, find the sugar? No, well, finally we walked the dogs, you know, and he's like, oh, I hate people. Most people are a-holes. So I said, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm an a-hole. And he says, yeah, you are. More times than you know it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, but honey, you are too at times. No, I'm not. I was raised differently. Well, you know what? So today, he's like, poor doggy's got to go to the walk. Dog was sleeping on the bed. When I get ready to have my coffee, he sleeps. When I get ready, and when he knows exactly when walk time is. So he's like, so we finally got this morning, you know, and we're walking him. He's like, you should have timed your right. Well, guess what? My therapist messaged me. You could have answered it later. No, it has to do with my referrals. It's not about tranny-related effing issues. It's about those effing referrals. Let's go, is what I said. So, as we're doing, he's complaining that the neighbor downstairs from him is giving him trouble. So he's like, he's going to go cause trouble, blah, 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 you know. And I'm like, okay. Then, around the corner, he's like, no, on top of that, you're bad timing, Rita, because your neighbor downstairs, Miss Chatterbox, she's like 70 years old, no, never married, you know, has a dog, so she's going to stop and chat. So she stops for a second, asks how we're doing, and then Aaron's like, I'm hungry, I want to go to lunch. She's like, oh, you're going to lunch? Out? And he's like, no, we got to walk the dogs, and then I'm going to have lunch in. Oh. And I basically said, yeah, well, anyways, I got to go, I got things to do. And she said, okay, and Aaron says, how come you didn't take longer than that? Because there's nothing to say, plus the fact I want to get the post office done. So, anyways, so I got that done. I got, you know, on the way to the post office, you know, I had to go this way, and then I turned, you know, and said I would do a different direction. He's like, why are we going this way? Because, you know, I love the man dearly. I'm like, post office. Can't you drop it in the mailbox outside our apartment complex? No. Because even if it gets picked up today at, say, 5 o'clock, or 4, our mail delivery person so damn lazy. She's like, ow, my hip hurts. I can't walk upstairs. Crams everything in it, and then you, like, the library books that he mailed to me. She just crams it in there, and I can't even get it out. It's like, hey, when you have a problem, take it to the postmaster. Fine, I will. I'll send it to the postmaster general, too. Because I don't think our mail should be delayed till 5 o'clock because you're sitting over at your damn coffee shop across the street for freaking 2 hours. Oh, my hip hurts, and the postmaster is fine with it. So it's fine with you deviating the course. Ugh. I mean, it just irritates me. So, because apparently the United States Postal Service has cut down and put in only 2 sorting facilities throughout each state. Ours is in Spokane and Tacoma. Seattle only gets the international mail. All the mail. I mean, we had Moses Lake, and we had Wenatchee. That was mail sorting facility. Mail would go through Moses. It'd be sorted. You want something going to Wenatchee? It goes through Wenatchee sorting facility, sorted, and it goes out to Wenatchee. Instead, Spokane 2 days, Spokane to Wenatchee 2 days, and then you gotta hope like hell you get your business contact, like your therapist gets the info. The info, which he and I were venting. I'm venting about that because. Besides Aaron basically saying, hurry up, you're a woman, you take too long, you do this, you do that. The other grumpy part is dealing with him at times, you know. And like today, he comes up and he likes making dinners, and I said, oh, make sure we get the turkey out so we can make soup afterward. You're going to have all the soup you want. Fine. Just give me a hand, give me some guidance, because it's my first time cooking turkey carcass to make soup. yeah, whatever. And he went and got the sausages, because I eat sausages during the summertime because, Walmart's got my favorite sausage. I'll eat sausage, so, bratwurst. So, anyways, then, we're walking back, and he's complaining, oh, yeah, by the way, which I'll get back to my other thing in a second. My PS3's going, and I don't want it burning out of the lens again, because I have it on pause to go walk the doggies. I escort you so no one harasses or hurts you. Yeah, okay. So while he's sitting there, words are going in my ears, and I'm looking up at the sky like, why me? Why me? And, and I'm thinking, I might be a woman. I might not complain or out in public like, oh, yeah, it's too hot. I need to go in. Instead, I sit there and say, okay. Instead, I'm just like, why me? Rolling back like my eyes halfway, like, like, why me? And he's just like, well, anyways, and then you gotta do this and you gotta do that. And finally, he goes upstairs. I said, you want to get the sausage? Yes. Goes upstairs and says, I'm wearing sandals, my feet hurt, my weight hurts, this hurts, that hurts. Then I turned around and looked at him and says, you're falling apart, old man? He's like, shut up. I said, you don't tell me to shut up in my place. I said, if Mom was around, since he loved my mother and he called her Mom, she'd tell you the same thing and make a joke. And then he's like, yes, but I did it in a way that wasn't angry. And besides, I'm always good to you, Rita. You shouldn't say that, And you belittle me. I don't belittle. I get belittled. Can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're a girl. Oh, you're disabled. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, well, I finally went around and I got my place, as you can see, pretty much clean. I mean, yes, I still got to go through the stack of books in the corner, but if you look around, my place is clean. There's my computer thing. And my floors are clean, and my drink's there on silver platter. And then you got right there in the hall, and my Hello Kitty thing. Yes. Oh, talking about Hello Kitty stuff for a second, and I think I can do it in this video without any problems, is, as everyone knows, Erin was transitioning to female, but couldn't go through with it. So, the other day, yesterday, I was at the grocery store, and this woman's like, oh, I love your Hello Kitty bag. I'm like, oh, yeah, Erin gave it to me. He's like, yeah, I gave it to her. He couldn't use it anymore because he stopped being a girl. And I'm like, you should see all the Hello Kitty stuffies he gave me. Which, if you notice, oh, one fell over. Did one fall over? Yes, I had a couple that fell over, actually. Let's see if we can get these fixed, because that is not supposed to be. And these are the mini stuffies. There we go. This one fell over yet again. There we go. Make sure these all stay in place, and then I'll see where it is. Oh, these are the mini Hello Kitties. So anyways, over the years, if you could see them, I bought these Hello Kitties for Erin, who was going by the name of, his legal name is Sarah. Anyways, there's one right there that's kind of crooked. Let me fix that while we're talking to you all. And then I'm going to find out why this is giving me trouble. Okay, here we go. So, that's why. A pair of underwear that went somewhere. Hold on a second. So anyways, talking to Erin, about this afterwards. After I told him about the whole Hello Kitty thing, right? He says, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but he told the girl, oh, well, I'm masculine and I'm a guy, so it wouldn't be proper for me to have a Hello Kitty. And he's like, Rita, I told you how many times not to talk about it? Sorry. She asked a question and I honestly gave it. What, I'm supposed to sit there and say, oh yes, I bought it myself, thank you very much? Instead, he's like, ruh, 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 ruh. I didn't do it on purpose. That was yesterday. So finally, when I called him old man, he's like, I'll make dinner tonight, and we'll see you tonight. Okay, no problem. So back to my therapist complaint. Here we go. Therapist was telling me my letters of referrals for surgery. Surgery. That's right. Will be going out. He's like, I can't send it out yet, Rita, until you give me a release of information. So I went and I got him to send me the release of information in PDF. Printed it out, filled it out, stuck it in the envelope, said, here you go. Off you go. Well, that's really wonderful. Now we just got to wait on the psychiatrist. Why? Send out. You write one up, send it out. We can wait for the psychiatrist. Well, so today, after I emailed him last week on this, and then I sent him an update on Monday, I said, the doctors are calling these referrals actual letters, not referrals. I didn't know, because back in my day, it was referrals. So, anyways, so I just send off the first one. We'll deal with the second one as soon as it comes around. I said, so what's the delay in the second one? This is the other vent. Well, the problem, Rita, is I contacted the lady. I think it was the doctor's assistant. See, they share a building with a real estate agent and an accountant. So she's in there only one day a week. She makes like $15,000 a month just at that job alone, one day a week with all this stuff. But she was a sweetheart. I like my psychiatrist a lot. So I contacted last week and I said, I need a release of info. Oh, I'm not privileged to know that info. Well, previous week I said, what's the follow-up for me to see the doctor? I mean, is this good or is this bad? I mean, I would like to know what the follow-up is. Oh, I'm not privileged to that info. Well, all I know is that we were working with getting things moving for surgeries. And, well, talk to your surgeon, talk to your therapist, talk to your primary care physician, but I'm not privileged to the info. Okay, but you're the doctor's assistant. You make appointments. Finally, I get a hold of my therapist, and he goes, yeah, apparently I talked to the doctor's assistant, I think it was her. They're not privileged to any of the information. So even if I ask for a release of info to go to you, which I've been trying to do, Rita, they're not going to give it because we got to go through the doctor. So just bear with me. So I said, how long? Just being curious, nosy. Oh, well, I'm going to talk to her Friday, and I'll get back to you Friday. Only 2 more days. Just bear with me. 2 more days. So I said, you must be really busy, or my emails must be not that important. Oh, no, they're important. It's just I didn't have any answers. I'm putting feelers out there, and I couldn't do anything until I got your release of info, so. Right, okay, that's hunky-dory. So, anyways, so I had my lunch today, and this morning I want to vent about 2 other things. Early this morning, before I went to bed, as people know, I'm disabled, and I was tired as tired can be. So there's this person that messaged me yesterday, and they're like, I spent too much money on my business. I need money. I'm sorry, I'm not a bank. I don't know you that well, and God doesn't want me giving you money. Be happy with what you got. So I tried to talk to him about it. They said, are you going to give me money or are you going to preach? So I turned around and says, I'm going to ban you. Went to bed. Next morning, this morning or afternoon when I was having lunch, this guy messaged, I'm in the Army, the U.S. Army. I don't get paid. I got a kid, and he's in Guyana, and my wife's dead. Can you send money to take care of him? No! Banned! Not going to deal with some guy who's trying to ask me for money. I got money saved for my surgery. I'm not going to be giving my money freely to someone that doesn't deserve it. And being disabled, I'm on a fixed income. So, anyways, There we go. I like it a little lower, I think. Yeah, there we have it. So, I am basically getting pissed off at these scammers, you know. And then this morning, this is me. I get up, and I usually microwave coffee, you know, till the pot's empty, you know, because I don't like dumping it down the drain. It just costs money. And at $8 a bag of coffee, and let me show you the size so you get my advice. Safeway Select. This is Safeway Select coffee. Right there, double Dutch chocolate. For example, I was drinking Sumatra, and anyways, while drinking the Sumatra, I had a couple cups left, so I poured it into my microwavable cup, put it in the microwave, slam on the button, get it out, pour it, and I'm sitting there with this, and I miscalculated just by an inch, and the cup didn't break. You know? Coffee went everywhere, so I'm like, ugh. Because I woke up, first thing I got as messages, the dog, you know, this and that, we're going to go to the store, and need to be up, blah, blah, blah. Well, I needed sugar, okay. Secondly, I like pickles. But I didn't get a jar of kosher pickles because, well, too much weight, you know, and usually it's fine, so no worries. So, then I just sent him a message, yeah, I'm up, barely. Waiting for the coffee to drip. I don't have a coffee pot anymore. It goes, stops the drip so you can actually have your coffee. I don't think that happens anymore. I don't know. I haven't read the manual. I just bought a coffee pot. So I finally brewed up a new pot of Sumatra. I sit down, check my email, because I have 2 email accounts open when I check it. I have Windows Live, which I downloaded for Hotmail, my Hotmail for my doctor, and Gmail for the rest. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's wonderful. Go through my email real quick, crap. Go into Facebook, like 50 friends requests. Fine, I'll prove them. Many of them have problems, you know. So while I get there and I finish up, I hear, oh, thank you. Want to see my penis? Banned. Hi, you're cute. Want to have sex with me? Banned. People need to realize that I am not interested in your penis pictures. I'm a girl and I take offense to it. Heck, I was looking on the side where I keep my Facebook Messenger, where I actually go into the side and it shows the entire messenger. And while I'm doing it, for example, I've had several of them today that is using profile pictures of penises naked. No one guy's like, oh, I'm naked, how are you? You're hot. And you're like, I want to see more of you. Oh, you're in a great red dress. I saw you posted a thing on it. Yeah, okay. No kidding. No problem. Just leave me the hell alone. Banned. I mean, no one wants to see your naked body. I'm a woman who doesn't care about naked men. I don't like naked men. Matter of fact, you see a man on a fire in one of those calendars like Playgirl or the Fireman catalogs. I'm like, skip it. Just like John Spartan in Demolition Man. Skip it. John Spartan. It's like, do you like, or you know, RL? That's my initials. Do you like, or you know, let's show you some fireman pictures. Skip it. I mean, come on. I mean, I get people messaging me, you're cute, you're gorgeous, you're hot. 37 years old, I don't pass that well. You know, I mean, that's why I was looking at FFS, you know, and I was doing this video, you know, because I needed to update it. But I also needed to do it to share with someone, you know, what I look like and how I sound, because I don't pass well. As I said in many videos, I walk down the street and I see a little kid sitting there with their mom going, or the mother sitting there like, I'm like, hey, what are we laughing at today? This is cool. Go away. So, anyways, the only other things I need to get this month from supplies is shampoo and conditioner when I run out, bar soap, some pickles, and more tea because I've been doing this, because it has been very warm out. I mean, Aaron's complaining about sweating. More likely it's because of humidity, you know. So, I mean, today's temperature is 96, but right now it's 92, with the humidity only at 19%, which is, truthfully, between you and I, living in Australia was humid, but at the same time, I don't realize how humidity works. I think the higher the humidity, the bad the thing is. I think a humidor for cigars has to be about 70 to be peak. 80 is in the damaging range, I think. So 70 to 75 is optimal. So, anyways, talking about all this stuff, you know, it just boggles my mind that I got scammers pestering me and etc., etc., you know. I just, you know, I got my surgery lined up. I'm pissed because, I mean, yes, I got plenty of time, as Aaron said, to get it done. And he's like, oh, I don't want to hear it. Oh, by the way, I saw your Facebook wall about the girl that died. I'm like, yeah, isn't it sad she got run over? Well, the way she looks, she deserves it. I mean, she's hot, and she deceived a guy, and the guy found Mr. Winky. How do we know she wasn't post-operative? Oh, well, you know, because they wouldn't say trans woman. Anyways. Otherwise, I love the man, so he can be, you know, and by the way, please excuse me with that noise when you hear it. It's an email coming in, you know, so, I just want to say, you know, that I love the man dearly, and he needs to realize that, you know, we're on the rocks, and he can stay at home, but he shouldn't be yelling at me about his PlayStation 3 burning up. Shouldn't yell at me because I don't want to wait 22 hours for my letter to be picked up. That's the other thing he said is, well, if you put it in there, it gets picked up tomorrow at 3:30. It goes all the way to there and then back. I mean, it's just a release of info for your medical records for your doctors and on the coast, because I lived out in the Seattle region. Oh, yeah, okay, so you're saying because I am paying the postage and everything's done, that we could just wait another 22 hours. The mail's already there, and I just want to drop it in at the post office so it gets out today. Well, I personally think that you're wasting your time and money. I'm going over there, and I'm hungry, and I'm hot, and I'm sweaty, and my PlayStation 3 is going, and you were making me wait 7 minutes. I told you all, are you ready? Fine. Then my email came in with my therapist. I had to answer it. Then he yells at me on the walk because I was checking to see if I had you know, complaining, the whole thing, you know, about 7 minutes email because of my therapist. So, technically, you know, and then he nags me about checking my email here, and I tried to read him the messages. Oh, that makes sense, but still, the secretary should just send you a release of info. How the hell? I don't know how they run the office, and I'm not going to sit there ram it down their throat. I will wait because the therapist is doing the next move. We're kind of, you know. So I don't know what to do or say, you know, but I'm going to be finishing this tea up, and I think I will take my morning pills. I forgot about it, so I'll take my morning pills. I'll disassemble this stuff here. What I do is, and I'll tell you, is up here, up there, all those books and stuff, I'll remove them, and I will dust today. And when I'm done dusting, I will personally go ahead and then put it all back, and then I will dust the desk. This is a pure desk. Then I'll dust the other desk. I think you can see it in there, can't you? Right there, that little thing with the lamps on it. That's another desk. And then in between these two desks and there is a third desk. So it's a U shape. I got 3 desks in there making a U shape. I'll clean them all, put it all back together, which takes me about 30 minutes. Then I'll finish up, then I'll go to my Bible, and then I'm done for today's cleaning. And then on Sunday's dusting, I dust that, and then the coffee table where the other Hello Kitty is, Kimono Kitty is in. So there you have it, everyone. So sorry for the long video today, and sorry about me venting, but I just don't think it's fair that I have to, be told that my information is so confidential that the psychiatrist can't even give the orders to send a release of information. So I got to use an intermediary on that part. Then being nagged to death about, I'm not dead, but being nagged pretty much about, you're a woman, you take too long, you take too long, you take too long. Yeah, okay. And then yelling at me that I'm belittling him when I say, oh, you're a falling apart old man. Because, he's like, oh, I hurt in this. I was just being humorous. So, with that said, please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Thank you. And may God bless you all.